And now, as an amateur golfer, CaitlinClark is changing the way that people think about women golfers.
CaitlinClark, a links amateur, is now changing the perception of female golfers. A new competition has emerged as a result of CaitlinClark's fame. Nelly Korda and other LPGA players have praised Caitlin, calling her an example for all women in sports.
She's so sweet, so nice. It's nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bring people out here, and to see how amazing an influence she is just for sports was really cool to see.
According to reports, the WNBA is exploding in the meanwhile. Why? In spite of Caitlin's historic, the WNBA, meantime, is reportedly incensed. The reason is that despite Caitlin's remarkable rookie year, attention is being drawn to another league. What is causing this conflict?
Just you pick up little pointers here and there, and to me that's inspirational. Whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic, and what's important to her, and I mean she's just starting, her round of golf, if her journey. She's just teed off on hole 1 or 2. I've made the turn already.
Whether she's making 3-pointers on the court or stealing the show on a golf course, CaitlinClark's star power is undeniable. Everywhere she goes, she enthralls crowds. However, a dispute that is dividing fans and escalating hostility between two major women's sports leagues has been sparked by her recent performance at the LPGA's Anaka Prom. Everyone is wondering why Caitlin is receiving royal treatment from the LPGA, but the WNBA is unwilling to recognize her brilliance.
Getting to be with, two of the best to, probably ever play this game, it's super fun and special for me. Like, I'm a fan of both of them, but a fan of, all the women on this tour. I think it's absolutely incredible. So it's special for myself.
CaitlinClark, who just had an incredible rookie year with the Indiana Fever, has already cemented her place as a generational talent. She increased TV viewership, set records, and brought the WNBA unparalleled prominence. Although the supporters expected the league to recognize her achievements, the outcome has been underwhelming. For example, her Rookie of the Year award was given out with little fanfare in an empty gym. Fans have expressed frustration about this lack of acknowledgement, especially in light of how other leagues honor their icons.
Come say hi. I need to introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports, kicking ass on and off the field. But now,
and here's the CaitlinClark effect, Morgan, with Maria Fossey and other players out here following
That's
us.
good.
A lot of fun. Made it easy on me.
Anika, could I steal you for a second? I didn't think I'll have bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but badasses once together. We're doing a fun quickie on that side. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
The LPGA came along and seemed to see Caitlin's crossover potential better than her native league. Caitlin was paired with the top-ranked female golfer, Nelly Korda, at the Anka Prom. This was a well-thought-out action that brought attention to women's sports in general, as well as Caitlin's own skill. The Pelican Golf Club was packed with spectators eager to watch Caitlin play, and the tournament received unprecedented media coverage for a prom. The WNBA should have done exactly what the LPGA did throughout the season. They succeeded. However, as the LPGA basked in Caitlin's fame, rumors of discontent were spreading across the WNBA. League executives are upset that the LPGA has outperformed them in marketing Caitlin, according to insiders. While some claim that WNBA veterans feel overshadowed by Caitlin's attention, others accuse the league's leadership of failing to capitalize on her star power. There is a noticeable change. Caitlin was treated like a VIP at the prom. Nelly Korda praised her, saying, "Before Caitlin, I didn't watch basketball. She is amazing." This opinion was expressed by the tournament's host, Anka Sorrento, who described Caitlin as an inspiration for all women's sports. Caitlin was not the only one invited to compete by the LPGA. They made her the center of attention during the occasion, ensuring she received the credit she deserved. In the meanwhile, supporters are drawing attention to the WNBA's wasted opportunities. It was all recorded in a single, widely shared tweet. In a single weekend, the LPGA achieved more for Caitlin than the WNBA has this season. This prom was more than simply golf for Caitlin.
How are you?
I said the buzz from the players
I'm distracting you.
for
No,
weeks
y'all are trying to get
has
finished.
been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way,
Thank you.
Allie, an
Ready?
outstanding
Yeah, let's do it.
point guard in her own right
All right,
in
ladies,
Fulton,
here we go. 3, 2,
Mississippi.
1. Hang tight.
All state
Perfect. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
in that sport as well.
It was an opportunity to bring disparate sports fan bases together and show that female athletes are capable of succeeding in any sport. Fans and other athletes were enthralled by her poise and modesty, which solidified her status as a multi-sport phenomenon. However, the WNBA saw her victory at the prom as a wasted chance, a moment that was rightfully theirs but wasn't. The conflict between these two leagues raises more general issues about women's sports marketing and promotion. What can occur when a league fully promotes its stars is demonstrated by the LPGA's success in raising Caitlin's visibility. On the other hand, the WNBA appears to be stuck in the past, prioritizing league promotion above individual accomplishments and choosing moderation over boldness. They run the danger of losing momentum and alienating supporters. Despite the fact that she almost hit someone, she is a superb golfer. It's not just about Caitlin. It has to do with what she represents. She is a shining example of what can happen when women's sports receive the recognition they deserve. Her impact goes beyond basketball, drawing admirers from various backgrounds and bringing them together with her incredible skill. When the LPGA realized that, they took advantage. Even with all of its accomplishments, the WNBA still has a lot to learn. The contradiction here is that everyone should benefit from Caitlin's success. Her rise to prominence has brought women's sports more attention than before, and both organizations will benefit from her influence. However, the WNBA's lackluster response has turned a moment of triumph into a wasted opportunity rather than honoring her accomplishments. The prom provided Caitlin with yet another opportunity to shine. It was a masterclass in celebrity marketing for the LPGA. It acted as a wake-up call for the WNBA. Will they step up to the plate and recognize Caitlin's talent? Or will they watch as other leagues show how to accomplish it? The WNBA should have been overjoyed by CaitlinClark's rise to fame. She increased attendance, set records, and gave women's basketball a fresh lease of life. However, the league's response to her growing notoriety has been notably muted. Insiders reportedly assert that the WNBA is annoyed by the LPGA's decision to capitalize on Caitlin's fame rather than by her achievement. Let's look at the information. The first season of CaitlinClark was genuinely remarkable. She was the only player in WNBA history to make more than 100 three-pointers and 300 assists in a single season, averaging 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. Additionally, she ranked in the top 5 for MVP consideration and won Rookie of the Year, which should have been a promotional gold mine. But Caitlin's attempts to be featured by the WNBA proved unimpressive. Without the fanfare or media attention her accomplishments deserved, her Rookie of the Year award was given out in an empty gym. Fans were perplexed by this and wondered why the league wasn't doing more to advance one of its best players. Now contrast this with how Caitlin was handled by the LPGA at the ANCA Prom. It was a wise strategic choice to pair her with Nelly Korda, the best golfer in the world. Caitlin had the most exposure possible from the LPGA, which used her basketball celebrity to draw in new golf fans. In an unprecedented move for a prom tournament, they even changed the schedule to broadcast parts of the event live. Fans and commentators were aware of this opposing viewpoint. Comparisons were all over social media. The LPGA is better at marketing CaitlinClark than her own league is, one tweet said. What a wasted chance. Another fan expressed the opinion that, despite Caitlin's generational skill, the WNBA treats her the same as any other player. The league as a whole is clearly unhappy, not just the supporters. According to insiders, Caitlin's crossover potential worries the WNBA. The WNBA's reluctance to give Caitlin the recognition she deserves has been brought to light by the LPGA's enthusiastic acceptance of her, rather than acknowledging her ability to raise awareness of women's sports and seeming concerned about losing control of her narrative. This conflict highlights a more significant issue with the WNBA's modest player promotion plan. Commissioner Kathy Angelbert often emphasizes the need of promoting the league as a whole rather than just one star and balancing tails. Despite its apparent goal of fostering togetherness, this strategy ignores an important truth. It is exceptional athletes like CaitlinClark that draw spectators and bring in money. The WNBA seems hesitant to acknowledge Caitlin's enormous influence, almost as if it's worried of upsetting other players or coming across as biased. This caution stands in sharp contrast to the LPGA's bold strategy, which has increased Caitlin's profile and attracted new golf enthusiasts. It is clear to Caitlin that the two leagues regard her differently. While the WNBA appears to be stifling her, the LPGA has welcomed her as a revolutionary athlete. The WNBA is losing out on a huge opportunity, regardless of whether this is because of internal rivalries, jealousy, or a basic lack of marketing vision. The LPGA's success with Caitlin serves as an example of how leagues may use elite players to advance the sport as a general. The WNBA risks losing Caitlin's commitment as well as the fans she draws if she isn't given the recognition she deserves. During a period when publicity and marketing are crucial, the WNBA's hesitation may end up costing them dearly. Additionally, the WNBA must confront a painful reality while the LPGA revels in its clever strategic maneuver.